Hi guys, so I just wanted to do one final little bit about etheric healing and what we do with this when we find that there is some kind of hole. What we can do about that. I'll just let you in on a little secret. I said, are you enjoying it? She says, yeah, I'm into it now. So hopefully we'll be able to get her to do some more. And she had a little panic and she went, I don't think Violet's in my book in the first body. And then she looked up and she went, oh, it is. It's hearing disorders. She's very, very deaf. So she wouldn't have heard that. So that's good. So, okay, so if we find these holes in the aura, and I have to say, we're talking about the diagram, but it's very, very easy to discern holes in the aura by touch. Would you agree, Mum?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's... I remember doing this in our first aromatherapy workshop, and it makes you feel like a Jedi. But as you come down, you can actually feel, if you let it sort of feel the sensations in your fingers, slight change, like a tingling in your fingers, and you'll feel, oh, there's the edge. Suddenly there's some kind of resistance, so you can feel where the edge is. And people feel it differently. I feel it very, very hot if somebody's got a hole, but some people feel it cold. Do you feel hot?
I feel it cold.
You feel it cold. There you go. So it's a difference, and that's what you're looking for. And so healing the hole sounds really, really complicated and like the stuff of, you know, high healers, but it's really not. It's so easy to just sort of imagine golden light being stroked in. Agreed?
Yes.
And what else would you do?
I would allow the hole to close. You can close it by stroking the aura. But I would also follow it up with recommendations that the person that I'm healing has some meditation exercises whereby they concentrate on closing the hole.
Yeah.
Because it will open up again. So the more you concentrate on closing down the holes in the aura, the more beneficial it will be.
Yeah, I think that's important, isn't it? It's like a continuous feedback loop from the physical body, isn't it? So,
yes.
For example, like, I mean, it's slightly different, but with the chakras, if somebody's got epilepsy, you'll often see the chakra keeps blowing open, and you have to keep balancing it.
Yes.
And I think you'll find the same with the hole, won't you? It's like it's elastic; it wants to stay open.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you're doing some kind of aura meditation, would you recommend just sort of focusing on that spot in your mind?
Yes. Yes. So if with a bit of practice, you can become aware of where these problems are in your aura. It takes a bit of practice, but it's not difficult to get.
The hardest thing's learning to have that quietness in the mind, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not the actual aura healing itself.
No.
And actually you came up with a lovely thing that I had never even thought of doing, or I've forgotten that you should do, that just have like a particular oil on your hand as you heal over the hole.
Yes, you could do that, yes.
So what's your thoughts about that? How would that work generally?
Well, good old lavender would work very well, because I've just done my aura, and you can see that there are muscle degeneration there.
In the purple? No, brown.
In the brown,
yeah.
Yes. There's some good old lavender on a hand over this area of my body, because this is where it gets less strong because my hand shakes, and that would help strengthen the aura.
Yeah. I think I put a post up the other day about, well, actually, I have to say it wasn't me, it was my daughter Amy who started doing my social media, and she did a fantastic post for a competition for the to win the Aphrodisia book and the complete guide, and she was asking about who needs a massage, and one lady had put, oh, I'd love one, but my body is far too sensitive, everything's too tender, which I understand completely, but in that book, I teach a bit of massage in the complete guide, talk about how to do it. And that's holistic massage. And it's much more rigorous than aromatherapy massage. Aromatherapy massage is little more than stroking in the oils. And I think from that point of view, this idea of what oils to pick for the aura is really helpful, isn't it?
Yes,
Not
things like that. Yes.
Yes, very interesting. Can you think of anything else that we need to say about healing the aura? Well, I know what I want to say about flushing the aura with colour. This was something that I learned to do when I was very small. I don't know whether I was told to do it or it was just something I naturally picked up, but you can kind of make people perceive your personality slightly differently by flushing your aura but with a different colour. So if somebody is really angry, for example, I will see their aura flash very, very red. The same?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but also it's the colour of charisma. So if I feel like I'm very nervous going on to stage, I might naturally sort of try and picture myself, not necessarily with red, but like a reddy orange colour. So you've got this communication, sort of that colour. It's good with my hair. So, I mean, that's quite a good or a sort of trick to do with your meditation as well, because you can influence your emotions doing it that way, because I feel like your emotions follow the colours of your aura. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you want to feel more confident and outgoing, you can concentrate on trying getting those colours emanating through the aura. I'm not sure that would particularly influence the physical body. Agreed?
Eventually it may.
That's true, but more immediately, mental and emotional bodies.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very good strengthening thing to picture these strong colours going out through the aura, and yeah, it does make you feel more vital in life. Can you think of anything else?
No.
You have it all. So, have a go at doing the dowsing. I will scan this, so you will, or I'll see if I can get rid of the colours. So you can download this yourself and get the books. Get this book and the Garden of Eden, which I'll put a link below, and you'll have a whole different dimension to how essential oils work and understanding the aura colours in a whole different way.
Does tell you exactly how to douse the aura in the book. Yes,
it does. Yes, that's true. And there's a section about, she was talking about the shapes. I have to tell you, when I was formatting this book for her, these shapes drove me mental. But these are very interesting to read about. So these are your lessons that are appearing in the aura. There's your squares and your hexagons and things. So, get the book. Learn about aura colour meanings.